Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about some things that I feel like I want to talk about and give some criticism and some just general feedback to, if they, shockingly, if it's Zenless devs see this, I just want to give you some quality, not quality, but just some feedback. Story mode, mainly just about the gameplay, because I feel like it's highly boring. TV mode, feel like it should just be improved and just booped out. Open world, I feel like should be discussed. It looks good for now, but I want to still talk about it a bit. The buffs and Shiyu defense. Well, this is more about towards the community, because yeah, the Shiyu defense skill issue stuff, and lastly, my opinion on the anniversary. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, Shiyu defense. I'm not going to be doing this in order. So, Shiyu defense skill issue. Yeah, it does exist. Skill issue does happen. I'm perfectly a good example of that. I'm not that great. There's some people that are like amazing in this game. That's not me. Second of all, saying that HP inflation does not exist due to people having skill issue is not a good thing to say, in my personal opinion. Skill issue does exist, yes, but HP inflation also exists. So how are we just gonna say that is a skill issue, not a HP inflation issue? Even though, yes, the HP isn't that bad currently, but it's still a rising problem that I think should be addressed. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that because it's just stupid. I'm not even gonna bother trying to make sense to it. The story mode. I just recently played Still Blade, like for the first time. Went through like one bit, and I felt like, why doesn't Sinners have this kind of shit? Because I'm kind of bored just being like running around with my weapon, hitting stuff. Like, sure, it's fun just like slash and dice to fucking enemies, but it gets kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, because we already have game modes specifically made for like just fucking killing shit. So why do I need to play the story mode if I'm gonna do the exact same stuff? Doesn't make sense. I feel like they should add something like, for example, sneaking stuff. Genshin had it. Then at like the start of the game where you had to like sneak into the church and get your little hamstring for Fenty. That was fun. I think that's a fucking great thing to do. Because one, it's fun, it's engaging, and it kind of just like puts that in your mind. It's like, oh shit, that happens. Because it also happened kind of in Zenless when we had the biking thing from 1.2 with Caesar during the before the Pompeii fight. We had a biking session with Caesar where we had to ride a bike, dodge all these like obstacles and shit. That was fun. Bring that shit back, please, because it was great fun. And of course, I'm referencing in the Celebrate thing because I'm going to use that example. Have like a sneaking bit, or like you have to. Bell suddenly just has a gun, because that would be funny in my opinion. Just Bell just has Shiwen's gun. That'd be great. But pretty much have they like we can need to sneak around like past ethereals as Bell rise, or we have to play a member of the game. Like for example, if we have Shu Yuan, I'm going to use Shu Yuan as an example. Let's say Shu Yuan did not have a gun, and she's in an operation of she's in the back of like the enemy's grounds, and she's supposed to sneak around past the enemies to like make sure she doesn't get caught or she just dies. Which that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Like if somehow Shi Yuan gets like a terrifying backstory, which would be like fucking insane. Anyway, moving on. Yo, talking about the TV mode now being brought back. I think it should happen because we've seen improvements happen during the some of the events we had, like the Camilla Golden Week. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called, and the Mysterious of South Fall. I don't know the full name, but they give us rewards for doing them. I'm pretty sure one was a attack W engine for Ellen, slightly for like a free to play option. And then the other one was a Night Bang Boo, which I'm pretty sure is still very good to this day. I use it occasionally. But pretty much what both modes did was add TV mode but had something unique about it. I'm not sure what Golden Camellias was because it's not very memorable, but I'm pretty sure it was just better than normal TV mode in general. And the mysterious one was just you had agents inside with you. They did unique things. So I'm pretty sure Soldier 11 was that you can't increase their attack, but she had 30 attack, but she can increase her HP instead of attack being increased. Caesar was like she could deflect the attack from the Evas, the Ethereals, from the Ethereals, and I know some others did some other things. I'm pretty sure Ganagi just spawned chassis. That was it. This was before 1.4 as well, and we haven't seen anything like it ever again, which is kind of depressing because it was fun. Even if it was bullshit, it was still fun, and I think just to be brought back. Form flat. We're going to be talking about the buffs now. I'm going to talk about the Astra, Lucy, Polka, and Kaleda buffs. Well, not really buffs, more like quality of life for the new character, the new role. Raptor? It's either Raptor or Rapture. I don't know. The new role, which I think is a great quality of life to have for the new characters who get the role. And the massive Ellen buffs, which were very deserved. She can now block with her dash attack. She gets a brand new attack. I'm trying to remember where it comes from, though. I don't remember. And she has her Lost Void's long slash thing, which I think is great. And the possibility of other characters getting stuff from Lost Void is a fantastic idea. Should 100% start doing that. I think Evelyn could possibly get one. Billy and Corwin will definitely get some, I'm pretty sure. I hope. But yeah. It's a great thing to use Lost Void as a way to give characters buffs and see what works, what doesn't work. Should this happen? Should this be part of the kit now? And yeah. Good job with Hoyo for actually giving a buff that is reasonably quite soon, unlike fucking Honkai Starwell. This isn't part of the video, but I'm gonna just say this right now. The balance in Zenless Zone Zero sucks. I'm sorry, having to wait for a Void Hunter just have both V1 and the new limited characters at the same time sucks. I don't think that should ever happen, that you have to wait for a Void Hunter to release. That should just be in the game factual forever. Same with the 50-50 gone, 75 gone. I don't think those percentages on the counters or weapons should be a thing. Just remove that, please. Just why is it in the fucking game anyway? Or in other gacha games? Unless you're weapon waves and the weapon balance, it's probably the best thing we've ever seen in life. But that's about it. Yeah. I'm going to talk about the anniversary now. And also the patch, because I do want to talk about that a little bit. The anniversary is okay. Could it be changed to be better? Yeah. 100%. Maybe a bit more pause from 30, because 30 feels a bit, oh well, whatever, it's 30 fucking pause. And the counter selector and W engine for the standard counters are great for new players, and that's it. For the Xbox players who are coming in, good, because they still need a bit of a catch up towards some of us, but I doubt that can happen unless you put endless amount of hours. Or money. But I feel like we should have added the counter selector on the banner system for what Wolfram Waves did. I have 5 counters on the V1 banner and have us maybe have Hugo for Lycon, Astra for what's her name? Soldier 11, and Evelyn with Kaleda and so on. Maybe even half Hawamasa with Rena and Grace, because they're somewhat okay with him. Sorry, but yeah. Now the patch itself, I think it's great. Best patch so far in Zenless. The open world is amazing. I'm gonna love that. The story looks okay. I'm not gonna be interested in the story, but I feel like I'm gonna be interested in the boss more than anything. The events look okay. The counters look alright. I'm more excited for Orpheus than anything else. Of course, she looks dope. She's a dragon as well. Big points for me. And I'm trying to think of anything else that's coming. Oh yeah, general life quality changes. I think those are fantastic. And of course, I think Tower's getting a difference. I think Tower's getting like the timer thing now, which I think is great. But in general, the patch is great. The anniversary is kind of air. But oh well. Hello, Future Python here. I just want to say thank you for watching all the way through this long, maybe not long, but horrible video in my opinion. I'm all proud of myself. I done the video finally. But yeah, much love if you guys do give me some feedback on how I could better myself with the video editing. But pretty much, I just want to say that when 2.0 does release, I will be live streaming on YouTube. Hopefully, I need to do that first. Once I do, I'll stream the entirety of 2.0 and will do my polls as well for Astra. Every like will be a prayer, by the way, because my 50-50 like sucks. But yeah, much love for that, and I hope everyone has a lovely day. So see you when I do edit the next video and live stream. Bye bye, much love.